Hey guys, what is up? It is Bib07 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. This one's probably going to be a little bit shorter because this week there's not really too much to talk about, although I do have a couple of comments that I wanted to make. Unfortunately, there was no game update, like no real new content this week, which kind of sucks. Like I've said in the past couple weeks, I was hoping to see at least one more update in the month of January because mining and smithing rework was at the very beginning, but we haven't seen that, which kind of sucks. Apparently there was supposed to be an update, but it got pushed back till next month, and it's supposedly coming next week, and it's going to be the farm hands update, so some additions to player-owned farms, which I'm looking forward to, but I just wish we could have seen that this week. What did come out this week is something that isn't really too useful as far as I know. Not a lot of people do loot share anymore, but I could be wrong about that. Either way, this is nice because you no longer have to have someone added on your friends list to be able to loot share in their friends chat, which is nice. I don't understand why that wasn't in place to begin with, but the loot share system was implemented, probably 10 years ago now, or maybe even more, so who knows what they were thinking back then. But yeah, if you do loot share maybe in a mass or something, you can now do it without having to be added by the owner of the friends chat, which is very nice. So that was their main touting point for this week. They also listed stone spirits as a part of the update on the page of the news post, and they changed a couple of bosses and the stone spirits that they drop. So for some reason they didn't change all bosses that drop low-tiered stone spirits, only some. Like they didn't change notably Telos or Rax. Those still both drop bad, like Addy or Rune and Cole stone spirit ones, which is strange to me. But they changed the QBD, so it now drops Aura Calcite and Dracolith, as well as Luminite and Runite. So that's, I guess, a good change. So those are more med tier ones, and QBD's a mid tier boss, so I guess it makes sense. For God Wars 2, all the bosses in there, instead of dropping Runite ones, they now drop Necrite and Phasmatite, and instead of Coal, they drop Luminite. Solok, which this one makes no sense to me. Solok was changed from Runite Stone Spirits to Banite and Light Animica Stone Spirits. That makes no sense. Why would it not be Light and Dark Animica, but instead it's Banite and Light, which I don't understand at all, but that I think that should definitely be changed. And Nex had Coal Stone Spirits changed to Luminite. So honestly, I don't think these changes are really going to make any difference at all. I think stone spirits are next to useless no matter what tier they are. I think they should be reconsidered, like their effect should be changed, or they should just be removed entirely. I don't know. I don't really like them too much as items. That's probably the only thing I don't really like too much about the mining and smithing rework is these stone spirits. But you guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments. I just don't think that changing their tier is even going to make any difference in terms of their, how much they're worth at all. And they definitely should change some other bosses too. But yeah, that is what they changed for the stone spirits for the time being. And they've said they're going to continue monitoring to see if further changes need to be made, which I definitely think they do. Furthermore, people have been asking for this for a while. You can now toggle the Grace of the Elves Porter effect to toggle it off if you don't want it active anymore, which is nice because sometimes you're doing a skill that you don't want to have stuff being ported, and you don't want to waste your charges, but you still want to use that Grace of the Elves for that Seren Spirit chance. So yeah, I'm glad to see that they added that. Also, anything that any like ores or bars that you get from porters will now be put directly into your metal bank instead of your bank, which is nice, so you don't have to shift all of your stuff that you mined to the metal bank yourself. It'll go automatically, which I think was a good change. So that's everything listed on the main update page. There were a couple, very few patch notes that I wanted to mention. They said they fixed some dead clicks when attempting to move your character as it starts an ability animation. I definitely have noticed that. I hope it's actually fixed. Like right when you're using an ability and you try and move, your clicks don't register. So I really hope that was actually fixed. Other than that, let me see. I remember there was a couple of other ones that I wanted to mention for sure in here. Oh yeah, there was this one that I thought was pretty cool. You can now add congealed blood to your Draken's Medallion to overcharge it. So right now you can charge it at the thing in Bergdorf for 10 charges, but now you can use Congealed Blood on it to put up to 25,000 charges on it, which I think is more than you're ever going to need. I don't know if it's like 1 blood per charge or how that lines up, but I mean, I guess I can find out. Do I have any Congealed Blood? Yeah, I do. So let me see. Where's my Draken's Medallion? Oh my god. There we go. So let's see what happens. I currently have 4 charges. 529. Screw it. Okay, so it is 1 blood per charge. So yeah, you can just basically get an insane amount of charges on there. You really are never gonna have to worry about that again. Even though, I mean, it was fine to begin with, so you could just charge it with one of the teleports. Basically took you right to the charging location. But I think that's a cool little change. Another use, I guess, for the blood, although that won't really give it value, I don't think. Other than that, there was a bunch of small things for mining and smithing or bug fixes that weren't really super relevant to mention, I don't think. Just a bunch of the stuff that, you know, has been outstanding as bugs since the rework, or things that they missed when going through the game and changing everything that had to be changed. So yeah, there wasn't anything really in there. In the item, they have a section called for items, which I thought was an interesting section that they don't usually have. Not too much really important in there. They increased the buy limit of keystones and keys to the crossing on the GE, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if people were... I don't think you can actually hit the buy limit on those. Maybe for Ascension Keystones. But then again, there are 6 different ones, so unless you're camping a specific boss, I don't know how many Legios you can kill an hour, but 100 an hour seems decent. And then you cannot kill 100 Magister an hour, so... Or, well, it's every 4 hours, isn't it? So just disregard everything I just said, because I'm a moron. Anyways, other than that, they added some names of the places onto the whatever it's called, the Pharaoh's Scepter, so it's not just random words like in ancient magic's language or some bullshit. It's actually the places that you can go now, so you don't have to remember, or even worse, just have a guess and hope it takes you to the right place. So glad to see that they did that, although it seems kind of weird that they would do that. And yeah, that is basically it. Oh, you can now quick chat your abomination kill count, I guess. Does that mean it was added to here? Boss kills? Surely. Why would they make it so you can quick chat it and not even add it to the fucking boss kills page? So stupid, I swear to God. They have no clue. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much going to be it for this video, you guys. Like I said, kind of a short vlog this week. Really sparse changes. Nothing really worth talking about too much. Let me know your thoughts, though, in the comments, especially about the Stone Spirits. I'd be interested to see what you think about those. I uploaded a new Hardcore Iron Man video. I think that was yesterday, so you guys can check that out if you missed it. And I'll be having another episode of that out this week as well. Really enjoying playing on that account and getting through the mid-game, or, you know, I guess I'm kind of still in the low-level game of getting through all of the quests and stuff. So looking forward to continuing the progress and getting into some PVM in the near future. But yeah, other than that, guys, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.